Welcome to the Finny Games. It's your host, BBG, aka BrokeBlackGamer. Happy Friday. And today I want to talk about realistic prices that we can actually expect from the 50 series GPUs. I don't think they're going to be well priced at all. Like I said in my past videos, if you do not have a 40 series or a 50 series GPU and you are planning to upgrade, go buy the 40 series now with the holiday extension return. If the 50 series GPUs have a good price, take that holiday extension, return the 40 series and get your 50 series and be happy. And if not, keep your 40 series and be happy. Because if you don't do that and the GPU prices are out of market and are terrible and are out of MSRP, above MSRP, you are going to get screwed. We saw this happen with the 20 series to the 30 series when we had the COVID conundrum, and now we're going to the tariff conundrum. So hopefully it's not similar, but I'm just going to assume it is. Better to be prepared than just not prepared at all. So yesterday I saw that the 4090 was priced at $4,000, $36 to $4,000. The 4080 Super, my model, Gigabyte OC, so I know the Asus ones might even be worse, were priced at $1,500. So again, the 4090 was priced at $4,000. The 4080 Super was priced at $1,500, and they're all selling out fast. And we know that they're bringing in the 50 series GPUs and they're raising the prices high. And some people think this is acceptable. Some people are still okay with this, so that we're forced to buy the newer thing at a higher price instead of the older thing at a higher price instead of the newer thing at a lower price. And some people are okay with this. And a lot of people are still praising the 9800, the 9700X 3D or the 9800X 3D to this day, and the 7800X 3D for doing the same thing. Like, we got a 7800X 3D. It was the best graphics card. The best CPU that was ever released. And then I was all happy and jolly, and I was going to go get one. And then, lo and behold, when I go to check it out, I see that they released a 9700X and it's $333, which was in my budget. I was planning to pay $360 for the 7800X 3D, but that didn't happen. So I bought my 9700X instead, because the 7800X 3D was $500. I was like, whoa, how did that happen? And I wasn't going to wait another 4 months because we didn't even have a release date for the 9800X 3 at the time. And when it came out, everyone celebrated. I didn't, because I had just been stiffed into paying. I was bullied into paying $500 for a 7800X 3D, or I could buy a GPU that was in my budget that I didn't even want, only for them to release the 9800X 3D for closer to $500. How is that a win? And that's exactly what they're going to do with these NVIDIA GPUs. And I feel like I would be insane to think anything different. Like, if they're pricing the 4090 at $4,000 right now, that means that they're going to release the 5090 somewhere in between that and the old price, because they're not going to lose money on a 5090. They're not going to sell the 5090 for less than $2,500 when they've been getting away with selling the 5090 for the 4090 for $2,500 for the last year. So I think that it's going to be $3,000 right there, smack in the middle. So we're going to see the 5090 for anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500. I'm not being positive with an anti-consumer company anymore. And when we see the 5080, we're going to see the 5080 release for $1,299. I do think that rumor and leak is accurate. We'll see that for $1,299 because we're seeing the 4080 Super sell for $1,500 right now. That's what it's creeping to. So if you already haven't, buy it. If you find it at a normal price. And so beneath that, then we have your we have your 4070 Ti Super, which is selling for $839 right now. And the rumors of the 5070 Ti are to be sold for $999. So that actually looks right because it's a technically a Ti, and you can get a 5070 Ti, which will perform a little bit better than this, and they'll be selling that for still $1,000. And it's like, so it's like the third variant of the 4080 pretty much, and they'll still be selling that for $1,000. Or you can get the 4070 Ti Super for $839. I haven't seen the price for that one go up because it looks like they're literally constructing this on purpose. So then that will be $839. But then that takes us to the 5070. How much will the 5070 sell? The 5070 will probably sell for $799. And if you want the 4070 Ti Super, which is a little bit inferior to the Ti, you'll just pay you'll have to pay more for the 4070 Ti Super. That will keep its price at $839. Or you can pay $799 or $699 for the 5070. That's what the rumors have been suggesting. But again, since the 5070 is a professional card now, I'm going to go ahead and say that they're selling it for $799. The same price that the 4070 Ti Super was supposed to be released at. And that way they have this perfect little model where they just profit and you get screwed, and people are happy to pay more for less. And then we will have the 60 series come out a little bit later. So after the catastrophe, we'll see while they're watching the fires burn, they'll release the 60 series cards later to kind of fluff. And then maybe we'll get that 5080 Ti variant that finally has enough VRAM, because right now the 5080 has 16 gigabytes of VRAM and the 5090 has 32 gigabytes of VRAM. So again, we will get half the amount of VRAM if you want that 5080. How's that feel to get half the freaking VRAM of their new GPU? That hurts if you're an 80 series gamer, because I've always been a NVIDIA 80 series gamer, and I do not feel like we have been treated well. And poor 70s gamers, they have to pay for less because it's a professional card now. They just kind of like left us on the boat while stiffing everyone else. I don't know. So that's what that looks like. That looks like it will not be good. So those are the prices, the price points that I'm saying. So just to clarify, summarize, the 4090 is selling for $4,000. Believe it or not, the 5090 will be selling for $3,000 to $3,500. The 4080 Super will be selling for $1,500. The 5080 will be selling for $1,299, $1,300. The 4070 Ti Super will be selling for $839. That seems like the average price I see. And the 5070 Ti will be selling for $999. Or $999. The 5070, regular 5070, will be selling for about $699, $700, or it will be $799, $800. That's what I see. I'm going to try my best to make a graph so what I'm saying can actually be manifested. But like, that's what I would do. These graphics card prices, they are an absolute joke. If you think, no, these graphics prices are great, it's the perfect time to buy a GPU. Or if you think, no, like, this is crazy, I'm just gonna buy the best and cheapest, most relative GPU to what I think I need, and use that holiday extension return policy and just return it and hope for the best. Whichever you think, it's fine by me. But again, we've already seen what they did with we've already seen the similar marketing tactics with the 7800X 3D and 9800X 3D. Now they're doing the same thing here. This is the issue with competition. AMD didn't have competition with in the CPU market, and that's why they're not a good company. They already showed us what they're going to do if they ever beat NVIDIA. They already showed us what they're going to do. So it's just like, I don't care. Like, we just want the competition to be there forever. We don't ever want the competition to die. So with that being said, it's your boy Finny Games. That's all I have to say today. BrokeBlackGamer is out. I don't want to be any broker. I don't want to be any poor. So please, let's make a change in this GPU market. And one last thing, this video was not created for PC elitists. I did not create this video for like the people who buy the Titan or the 90 series card every year. You're a PC master race, okay? We do like to talk about console peasants, but we don't spend enough time talking about PC peasants. And honestly, y'all look at all of us as PC peasants. This is for my 80 series gamers, my 70 series gamers, my 60 series gamers, and my 50 series gamers, and my 30 series gamers out there. We all unite, and we're coming up. We're coming for you, Titan and 90 series gamers. We are going to close the gap. We are going to make GPUs. We're going to make NVIDIA GPUs great again if the competition doesn't.